Hey everybody, Jang from ultimaterc.com here to show you how to turn this into this. Removing the chrome from a chrome wheel, leaving it nice and shiny and white, using my favorite liquid in all the world, acetone. Now as always, safety first. Acetone will burn your eyes even if you just get a tiny little drop of it in your eye from something splattering up. So use safety goggles. Also acetone can be absorbed through the skin and it will dry your skin, so use protection for your hands when you're handling this stuff. And one final little warning about using acetone on plastics. Acetone does like to melt plastics, so you'll want to test. I'm not going to do it right now, but you'll want to just get a little piece of paper towel, dab a little bit of acetone on it, and go to an unseen area of the wheel, rub it on, and some of the chrome will start to come up. And what you want to do is just get a little bit of that chrome off and leave it so you have an exposed area, just exposed plastic, and see if it softens at all. Acetone, if it's going to melt the plastic, it'll start to soften it very, very quickly. You'll be able to stick your fingernail into it, or you'll be able to just kind of push into it and it'll feel tacky, it'll stick. Most wheels will be just fine with this, but I have found that some wheels from Duratrax and also some of the ready-to-run sedan wheels from some of the cheaper Tamiya kits are made of ABS plastic, which acetone will dissolve, so you don't want to try to use this method for those. But most RC wheels are based on a nylon compound, some are based on Lexan actually. But all the nylon ones should be just fine, which is just your standard wheel. Basically all I'm going to do is dunk this into acetone, let it soak for a couple of hours, and then just wipe off or brush off the excess, and the chrome is going to come right off. It's a really easy process. So I'm just going to go into the workshop and show you exactly how that works. Okay, so I'm in the workshop now, and I've poured a little bit of acetone into a plastic bucket. I've actually already started doing something with the acetone in here for another video. I'm removing some tires from some wheels, which is another great thing that you can do with acetone. But I'm going to use it for two purposes at once. Acetone is pretty strong stuff, so you can use it multiple times, and you can even use it for multiple things at once. So I'm just going to take my wheel and just dunk it right in there. Cover my bucket up with a piece of aluminum foil. That's going to help to keep the fumes down, and also in this case I happen to have a little bit of the wheel that's sticking up because the bucket's kind of full with the other tires in there. Acetone is strong enough that the vapors are going to be trapped in there, and they're going to be strong enough that even the part that's not fully submerged is still going to be worked on. So I'm just going to leave this here for about 2 hours and come back and see what it looks like. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours now, and I'm just going to take the cover off of this thing. Like I said, I'm doing some tires in here at the same time. Normally you'd probably want to do all 4 wheels at one time, but I'm just going to pull this out. And as you saw, it wasn't even completely submerged, but all of this is, all that chrome is just kind of starting to peel off on its own. Now what you're going to want to do at this point, it's not all going to do all of the work for you. You'll need to do a little bit of put a little elbow grease into it, but this is really soft now. I'm just going to use an old used toothbrush that I don't want anymore, and you can just see that old chrome is just coming right off quite easily. And you just want to keep it wet, which is why I got a glove on one of my hands, and just keep going around. And I'm really not putting a lot of force into this, but you do have to be thorough and try to get all the spots. The tough thing is if you're using a set of tires that has, or a set of wheels that has a lot of detail to it, like these do, then you're going to have to spend a lot of time getting all down into the cracks and crevices. You know, you want to definitely get it from the inside also. But you can see that it's really just softened up, and keep it wet. So yeah, just keep dipping it in here. If you let it get dry, it'll get hard again, and you got to soak it for another 10 minutes or so. So just keep that going. And then once you got enough of the chrome off to your satisfaction, you just want to give this a good washing with warm water and soap. So there you go. And that's how you get nice white clean rims like this, which you can then dye, and I'm going to make another video that you'll be able to see how to dye a white wheel like this using a fabric dye, turn it to whatever color that you want. Or if you just want to leave it white, you're done. Or you can paint it if you want. Not as durable of an option as dyeing it, but pretty much anything is open at this point. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please make sure that you've subscribed to the Ultimate RC Network channel at youtube.com/user/ultimatercnetwork, and I'll see you next time.